Breaking news! We got Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. The trilogy is now officially on. Let me show you what I'm talking about, baby. We got Amanda Serrano making the announcement via Twitter, well, now known as the X app, and she says, here we go once again, the trilogy is on. July 11th on the best network, Netflix. We give the fans another one. Taylor Serrano 3, the first trilogy in women's boxing live in the Mecca, the Garden. This is where the same scene, this was the same scene as Taylor Serrano won. So they're revisiting some memories where, we got to see the same scene where there was a crime scene. You know what crime scene that was? It was a robbery where Amanda Serrano got robbed. Not once, but twice, but not even in the first scene of the first robbery. But check this out. I'm coming to do what I always do, to give it my all. Hopefully the judges get it right, although I have other intentions this time. Holy shit, I didn't even read that part, bro. She's not coming to play. Amanda Serrano, this time, gotta shut it down. Don't even leave it to the judges. Everybody is against you. The judges, the ref, the announcer, the doctors, everybody named Mama against you. So you gotta make sure you end it this time like you almost did on the second fight in the first round. We gonna see what happens though. We gonna build this joint up like crazy. But check this out. She finishes it with, come watch it live on Netflix. Just don't miss it.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Yeah, that was a little. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Do the knowledge, ninja. All right, so check this out, man. We're gonna talk about this because guess what, bro? This is the biggest trilogy, the first trilogy in women's boxing, but the biggest trilogy in this era right now in general, male or female boxing. We cannot confuse that at all, bro. This is where Amanda Serrano gets the opportunity to once again avenge herself like she did in the first fight, because the first fight, we gotta admit, it was a robbery in my opinion, pretty close, but it was a robbery. Second time around, it was a crazy robbery. It was like one of those robberies where cameras is everywhere, you caught, everybody's seen it. It was the most watched. It was the most watched ever for women's boxing. And guess what happened? She still got away with it. She still got away with it. She was excessively leading with her head, which is illegal, Katie Taylor. It just wasn't a good look, right? Excuse me, the ref didn't even do his job correctly, in my opinion. I would like to interview that dude because he was not doing what he was supposed to do. He said everything was going good. He knows Katie Taylor. It seemed like he knew her a little bit too well, where they seemed like they were some friends, right? But shout out to Katie Taylor, because at the end of the day, she's going to do whatever she got to do to collect the victory. And it's not her fault that the judges picked her. But at the end of the day, I would like to see some transparency where she would actually admit that, there ain't no way you almost get knocked down the first round to them getting outlanded the rest of the fight. Is crazy work. It is crazy work. She got outlanded. Amanda Serrano broke the record on Katie Taylor's face, bro, for most punches landed in a woman's fight, bro. That's wicked, and she did it with a cut on her head. So, here's what I gotta say. Now that we're gonna revisit this fight once again in the Mecca, the Garden, on Netflix, another legendary night, we get the opportunity to witness greatness once again with Amanda Serrano and even Katie Taylor, because she is one of the greats in women's boxing right now as we speak, man. We can't take that from her. I don't agree with the tactics that she was using to try to win against Amanda Serrano, but at the end of the day, it's the fight game, it's the pain game. I understand how it go. You know what I'm saying? I get it. So I got to give her flowers. And for the most part, they've been respectful for each other. But now, this time around, we know that Amanda Serrano's not coming to play. She came here serious and she said, listen, bro, this time around, I got different intentions, right? Even though the second fight, her intentions seemed like she was coming to terrorize. So this time around, if she has different intentions, I don't know what she thinking. Yo, I don't know what's up, but it seems like the tension is looking pretty. It's looking pretty scary. It's looking pretty. I don't want to use the wrong word, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But no matter what happens, it just seems like Amanda Serrano finds a way to break records, right? If she wins this, understand the magnitude of, legendary, of legacy, the magnitude of legacy that she will be implementing in the sport of boxing for life, where it has nothing to do with boxing politics. The only thing that had to do with boxing politics is her getting robbed, where she should have been seeing these accomplishments. But even when she wasn't able to see that, most the tied up with Pacquiao with most titles in multiple weight divisions, she still broke a record for the most punches landed. And it's crazy that boxing politics can't interfere with the greatness that comes with Amanda Serrano, unlike these other fighters that they go to a division where there's like 4 fighters and then they get thrown belts out of nowhere. They get thrown, they turn any fight into an undisputed match all of a sudden. Where in the divisions where Katie Taylor's at, where Amanda Serrano's at, they got to earn it. They got to go through a war. Amanda Serrano, people like to try to criticize her for her, opponent selection as she was coming up. But understand that she wasn't, like, the Olympics wasn't a thing back then for women's boxing. It wasn't. So she had to dig deep from the bottom up. That's why you see a lot of times when you see these fighters and they're going against like the first 5-10 fights are like not good names. Guess what? It's because they're starting from the bottom too, motherfucker. y'all don't get boxed with. You gotta start somewhere. And guess what? She did her part, collecting over 31 KOs. So that means she's not just winning fights, she's knocking motherfuckers out. Then they say, oh, she didn't go to the Olympics and win a gold medal because there was no Olympics for women, right? But as I always say, what happened when she faced a gold medalist? What happened when Amanda Serrano faced a gold medalist?
Do the knowledge, nigga.
She knocked her ass out. She took out a gold medalist. So what's a gold medalist to a person that gets beat by a gold medalist? I say Amanda Serrano's a platinum medalist. That's what I say, right? It's only a matter of time till they can't take away, her what was destined for Amanda Serrano. They can't strip her from what's destined for her, right? And I think this is the time where she's officially gets that accomplishment to tie up with Pacquiao. And not only that, just further prove that she is the best and the greatest woman of all time in women's boxing. No one can compete, and the numbers don't lie. Most viewed, most paid, most punches landed, most knockouts, most belts on multiple weight divisions. The opportunity to become undisputed once again in another division. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep knocking her for these accomplishments. We can't say, oh, this person compares to this because she's pound for pound over here and pound. It don't matter. That pound for pound, everybody got a pound for pound, motherfucker. I got a pound for pound. Does that mean anything? No. Everybody got their own pound for pound. Niggas are talking about ESPN and shit like that. No, bro. ESPN is not no sanctioning body. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, y'all talking about achievements that's just politics. It's not something that was rightfully earned through like real boxing fights, right? Y'all talking about, belts being thrown around. Amanda Serrano had to earn those belts. She had to fight for those belts. Not too many vacant titles were involved like other champions, right? But guess what? We get to see it once again against Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, she's a great fighter. Shout out to Ireland one time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Ireland could fight their ass off, bro. And we get to witness it against Puerto Rico. And I think that's gonna be like the new rivalry, bro. PR versus Ireland. A nice friendly rivalry. We could enjoy the night with some good fights. And I think just in women's boxing, it mainly, takes place at. But it's a rivalry we could appreciate in boxing in general. So, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in to VIC SZN TV, the universal favorite. I'll be here when you get back, so you already know that.
VIC SZN got that flavor.
Toma!